It's both supposed to be. Oh, streaming's on the top. Okay. It's been a little while. Okay. Now. Do. Okay, so I'm on, and I have some tools, blah, 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 blah. The hell? Is there sound coming out of my phone? Yes, there is. No, I don't need that. It has been some time. There we go. Hey, my phone went blank. That was for what, a second? Here. Okay. Huh. There's actually people watching? Huh. Okay, this seems to have changed a lot of stuff. Yeah, so Twitch is different than it used to be. So, yeah. It may take me a minute or two to figure this out. It's quiet, too quiet. We'll show you news and follows and whatever. Oh, here we go. I don't actually need to see the stream video on there. Or not that big. This isn't showing me how many people. The hell? Oh, that. I guess I have to have it that big to see that. Okay, so there's 2 people. So who's watching? Okay, this has been a little while, and I got some new goodies, and I'm playing a different game than I normally do. So, let's see how this goes. Falling into the clouds. Oh, it'd be fun to be able to fly like these guys do. Yeah. So how does my voice sound on this? I can adjust the highs, mids, and lows on my soundboard here. So, just mention in chat if there's a tweak you think. Like, I think... Yeah, there, just for reference, that's default. Oop, there goes those two spirits. And I had turned up the bottom end a little and turned down the high hair. Okay, maybe a little more than a hair. Okay, and I'm barely registering on the sound meter, so bring the gain up a little bit. Oh, that's a little loud. I can deal with that down here. Okay. Hey, so who is this one person that's watching right now? There's little bits of light flying around there. People call them wax for some reason. Oop, hello. That's new. Spin around here and have a closer look. Oh, this is that personality test thing that they're doing. Okay, this could be funny. Spirit wants to lead you to a special place. Alright. Oh, my webcam is a touch low. There we go. When you're at a party, do you usually? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'd be more likely to do like this one. Interact with, what did that say? Yeah. Interact with many, including strangers. No, I tend to just stick to the people that I know. Which description fits you better? I don't know. Oh, there's a whole whack of them around here. Imaginative and something else? What did that say? And abstract? Yeah, right! Considering I have a bear of a time understanding abstract concepts, practical and realistic, that's me. That's... what the... Okay, I just had a... What the frick is going on with the audio? What the hell? Or is that my ears? That's weird. Huh. Strange, strange, strange. Hang on a second. I'm gonna turn these headphones around and see if that changes something. Hello? Hello? Oh, great. I think my headset might be going bang. And now I missed what this thing said. When making decisions, you tend to focus on... in my case, a lot of the more practical things. People in special circumstances. Logic and consistency, that's much more me, but there'd be some semblance of a combination. Do you prefer your life to be? Oh, what are the options? Scheduled and organized? Spontaneous and flexible. Is flexible and organized an option? Good grief, I'm like right in the middle of this one. Oh, that was clipping really badly. Okay, I'm going to turn the gain down just a smidgen. There we go. Hydration, very important. Drink your water. Okay. What does this one say? I don't do spontaneity much, but I do like a little flexibility. But I tend to stick more to routines. And I can't zoom that camera. I should really zoom it out a little. Unfortunately, I can't. In a conversation. Reflect before speaking. Speak easily with lots of words. I get tongue-tied. I'm not the most social person, which probably makes me playing a social game here a bit weird. But Sky is also abstracted, so the social aspects aren't near so anxiety triggering as you might think. I think that would be more me. Do you value more? Let's see. Ideas and concepts. What's real and observable? This one. Although ideas certainly make for fun planning. In conflict, do you... Depends who I'm in conflict with, but lock up isn't unheard of. Focus on fairness and objective. I think that said principles, didn't it? There we go. Yes, it did. Consider feelings and relationships. That's... Good Lord, I'm right halfway in the middle there, too. I think I may lean somewhat more to this one. Although I definitely do still consider people's emotions when I have the information necessary to do so. Oh, that one view is probably me. I have this open on my phone. I'm starting a project. Depends. I suppose. Prefer to decide and... Jeez, it's not staying on the screen very long. Prefer to decide and move forward quickly. Or prefer to explore options before deciding. Probably this one. And then the actual moving forward depends on various resources. Do you recharge by... Having time alone. Being around people. This one for sure. Whoop! I'll walk right through the Yeti like a ghost. When learning something new, you prefer step-by-step instructions. Figuring out the underlying patterns. Oh. That? Heh. I'm halfway in between on that one, too. I can't rotate this mic a little bit on the end of this arm. I think this one's slightly more. Do I trust? I don't know. Are you trustworthy? Objective standards. Personal values. Good grief, I'm halfway between on this too. Oh, can I select both simultaneously? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, buggers. Huh. Well, my personal values are frequently based on logic and objective and provable base, so are you more comfortable when things are open-ended? Plans are set. A little of both. But in order to actually do something, I do need the plan in place. Let's see. The hell? The inspector. Huh. Okay. That's weird. And now there's this little icon on top of me on my character's head. Okay, now, are you able to go back and do that again? I think you can. Maybe. Yeah. Need more water. What's this? Return to the start? Oh yeah, I guess you can. Oh. A couple other players getting some things. What's this? That's a reset or something. No, that's another. No, that's a NPC. Oh, hey. Freebies. Yoink. Yoink. Don't mind if I do. There we go. Well, oh, buggers. All these are real money things. These aren't. But wow, them are pricey. That much for spells? Good lord. Huh. I wish it would put the name of the darn spirits over their head like it does for players. At least the ones you know. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. I threw snowballs at him. Alternative. Okay. Interesting. Each. Colorful light bits. Whoops. Excuse me, I'll just clumsily walk right into you. There we go. I collected a rainbow. Hey, there's a wrench here. The operator. He's wouldn't it people that are more inclined to fix things? I don't know. Is a mechanic spirit in Sky? I don't know. Former. Oh yeah, this one in the pink here shows up quite frequently in the dailies. You're supposed to take pictures of her dancing. Composer. The big ring. Inventor? Huh. I don't know the names of any of these guys. Although I think this dude here with the hat is the guide for the one that introduces you to the camera, the season of moments, I think it was. I wasn't playing when that season happened. Marshall. Huh. These ones must have to do with sports. Architect. This guy just floating. Whoops. Healer. Oh, it's the butterfly dude from the season of migration. I think right here. That's one of his expressions you can get. Poor guy got thumped over the head, I guess. Oh, my frame rate dipped for a second. Teacher. Huh. Yeah, and we're back around these guys. And there's another rainbow of light bits all in this water. Yeah, so I'll hop around and get them. Itch. Okay, there's a trivia game. Today's trivia question is adjusted so I can see it. Which personality spent the most time planning their day? Let's see. Huh. I would have to say this guy. Do you predict this personality will be the answer? Yeah. And I don't think there's any necessarily right or wrong answers. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is. I think this is all just for fun. Then again, most of this game is all just for fun. And that would be return to wherever your realm portals are. I think they base that on... Oh, go buggers. We're back in the old home area. Oh, well, I'm here. There's candles. Light them up. There we go. A little light. A little more light. And now I'm quite sure that one that I see on my phone screen is just me watching to see the chat. Okay, that's weird. Stop. Oh, it's a message boat way over here. Yeah, cold. Wet feet. Wet feet. Whoop. Yeah. There we go. Why is my frame rate taking such a beating? Oh, now it's up to 60. Jesus, capturing this game really beat the piss out of my frame rate that badly? Oh, well. Okay. How would a player catch in the wind paths? Oh, God, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, as the name would suggest, the wind paths are windy and flying is tricky. And I meet up with somebody. Huh. Weird. Well, since most of this stuff is going to happen in the wind paths. I'll go over here, and I was trying to pass on the other side of that thing. Okay, this... Yeah, it's gotta be these... Stuff. What I mean? The wind paths are windy and a big mess. Ooh. Gotcha. Gotta see something. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I got all the winged light from this area. Pretty sure I had them all. Huh. Yeah, I might have to do something about these headphones. Now, where's that other bit of light? Oh, is that a spirit I'm supposed to... Okay. Okay. Meyer shared spaces. So I gotta haul him all the way up there. Or is he gonna follow me on his own? Now, you coming? Now, sometimes when I'm playing this game, I like to just fly in circles around an area, skipping off clouds to recharge, and just get really crazy high up in the air. Okay, well, you know what? There's that quest completed. Now, this guy wants to see these shared spaces, so let's have a look. Oh, look at this. Oh, the new ice blocks. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this guy's got the campfire prop. With two of the darn things. Oh, now that's neat. How the hell do you get this one? And I don't think you can get it anymore, but darn, I wish I could. Okay, all right. Done with this dude. Come on. The targeting in this game is tricky. At least when you're playing on your computer. It thinks I want to click on that player, but I want to click on the spirit. No, never mind. Oop, I see a little other light orb. I'm coming for ya. Yeah. Oh. Ah! Walls. Ay. Well, that would have been pretty epic if I'd have been able to fly through there. And there are players that absolutely can. I'm just not one of them. Now, where'd that light ball go? Oh, normally they follow a somewhat predictable path. Oh, there. Oh, that's a different one, but I'm going for it anyway. Oh, it's circling the top of this. Got it. Butterflies. Thank you. Don't know what I'm going to do with all that dye, but I've got loads of it. Ah! I almost dropped right on it. Oh, now that really would have been funny. Okay. So I need to go to Hidden Forest to get up. Yeah, well, Sky Kids sure aren't as maneuverable as I'd like them to be sometimes. The fuck was that? Like, excuse me, I'm trying to fly through here and you throw me to the ground? Oh, well. Oh, the hell? Oh, this is Hidden Forest. Okay. I thought I was going back to Aviary Village, but I guess not. And there's that rainbow. And the candles at the bottom. There we go. That was easier than expected. Okay, so that's the personality quiz. And now my daily's knocked out. Darn, there's nobody else watching. Well, I hope there'd be at least a couple of people, since I did post on Facebook about it. And some more candles. Okay, so now, oh, what the camera feature? Ah, there's a whole lot of messages. So let's start at the top. This is light mending, personality quiz event. Blah. Tournament of Triumph next month. I remember that last year, but I never really participated in it, despite thinking it was going to be fun. So, this year. Days of Love, Days of Fortune. Try that again, Firefox. Yeah, I've already seen that video multiple times. Okay, so yeah, our camera feature. This one's kind of fun, but you can't get very far from the anchor image. Okay. I literally tried to take my my Sky Kid and fly around my apartment with him. I could hardly get out of the computer area, and then he disappeared. Yeah, this is about the personality quiz that we just did. Or that I just did. A known issue. See, when they released the update for all this stuff, a bug got in somehow that was crashing the absolute snot out of the game. Why are these headphones going all flaky? I'm gonna have to take these things apart. Probably gonna. But the game was like crashing. You get 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever of gameplay, and all of a sudden you're staring at your desktop. Oh God. Yeah, I think I might need a new set of headphones. God, these this speaker on this side's just gone completely screwy. But the game was crashing, They released it on Tuesday. The game was crashing. Apparently they get automatic crash reports. I don't know how that works from a technical standpoint. But you gotta hand it to them. They got on it, and they got the release fix, the fix for it, out. For most platforms, at least. By Thursday morning. And here I thought I was going to have people guessing, how many times is Sky going to crash on me while I do a candle run? But I guess not. And there we go. And there we are. So, we're starting at 45 candles. So I think, in a couple seconds here after I knock out something, I'm going to run all through the realms, all of them, except for the last one, because, you know, I don't really want to die today. And, guess how many candles I get? We'll start by lighting up a few people. That one, the only person that reliably meets me. There we go. And these names are not added by the people. They're added by me. So you don't know who another player is unless they tell you. So that's what I mean by abstracted. The social aspects are pretty abstracted in this game. So when you become friends with a player, you name them. Like, what they look like depends on that player, but you pick the name. And that frickin' speaker just went out again. That's great. Yeah, this headset's got a date with a screwdriver right after we're done here. Okay, I'm not even going to hit the button to accept all the candles until I'm done. Whoops! Almost missed one. And I don't think this is going to be the most comprehensive candle run ever. But whatever, it's a bit of silly fun. So, go down in the comments and take a wild guess at how much candles you think I'm going to get. And something to bear in mind, this game has a limit of about 21, maybe 22 candles that you can get in a 24-hour period. Like, they have a graduating difficulty to get them, and eventually it just gets so friggin' difficult to make one that there just ain't enough light in the game. Come on, light them up, you bozo. There we go. Little light balls. And there was nothing up there. Good Lord. Oh, but there's some way over here in a hole in the wall. Or in the ground, rather. Yeah, I figured out, kind of, how to spin. Apparently on mobile you can do it pretty easy. Not so much when you're playing on a computer with a controller. I think there's the remnants from the season of migration that just passed. That was pretty interesting. Although got a bit repetitive, much to the chagrin of a few players, but, you know, they mix it up a little bit. Oop, somebody running in the sand. Oh, there, buddy. Oh, he's going for candles in this hole. Oh, buggers. You lit that spirit. And of course takes over my camera, which is annoying. Okay. Can we seriously have some options to control the camera motion in this game? Like the option not to do that unless I light the same spirit. Or actually join in it. Yeah. And it holds it for a couple seconds. That's definitely annoying. Yeah, that little noise that you heard there, along with that chevron getting slightly shorter on the corner of the screen, that was the candle difficulty raising slightly. Like, not enough to actually affect things, but it's getting there. That chevron's getting ready to disappear. Give me my camera back. That one has definitely annoyed more than a few players. So, yeah. If anybody from TGC ever sees this video... my tongue tied up in knots. Bit of feedback for you. Let's have some camera control options. As well as I, for one, would love to see a little more attention paid to just general desktop Linux support, not just Steam Deck. Like, the game runs pretty near flawlessly, although I did have to use an alternate Proton version for the Two Embers season to work properly so that the video would play cleanly. Although the new Proton worked and the videos play smoothly, my frame rate still goes. There's no way this thing should be happening like that. It should work. Like, my computer can eat videos for breakfast. It's plenty of power. Alright. Got a few places to go here. Yep. Carrying a box. And no, I cannot offer to help. That's a spirit. Invisible light. Weird. Yeah. Did I just trip over a bug? Maybe I gotta try a different proton version. Whoop. Run right through him. Okay, now I gotta fly through this hole in the cloud. Ba-doom. Okay. Ah. I don't think I'm going to be able to get another player to come and help. Fortunately, if I can get them to appear, shared spaces are a thing, and it's possible. Like with this stool that I have on my back, but I don't have an object I can place it at the correct angle to work. But if I did, I could clip right through this door. Oh. Here we go. Not the... See? Whoop. There we go. And the door opens now. There isn't always another player around when you need them, so we'll create workarounds. So, that's good. Quite helpful, that stuff. Oh, fuckers, you need 2 players for them, too. I don't think you do for that. Ah. Okay. This is getting... Alright. Oops. Wall. Okay, now how do I get through there? I don't think I do. Okay, maybe coming in here is kind of a silly idea. Did somebody else come in here? Maybe. Maybe they did. Or maybe they didn't. I don't know. I don't know how far away that is. Oh! Hey! Huh. Oh! Oh, geez, I haven't seen that before. The little thing on the edge of my, what do you call it? Okay, well, I can get around that. Okay, come on. Let me get into those clouds. Thank you. There we go. And we're past it. See, there's a hole over here somewhere right there. That goes down into that room we were just in. This game sounds really weird with sound only in one ear. Ain't my capture set up. Oop. Almost missed some candles. Hello there, buddy. You know they can't hear me. Streaming would be really weird on this game if they could. But there are people that would probably still do it. Not sure if I'd be one of them, though. There we go. Some more, and the chevron shrank a hair more again. I flew over in this corner once, and, you know, it got really crazy high up, you know, just clowning around, you know, as you do. I ended up basically flying right over the temple. Now, there's walls back there, wind walls that block you. Well, I went over those. And right into the next level. It would be absolutely hilarious if I could visualize that kind of stuff, because, you know, I'd like to explore the geometry of these levels and, you know, figure out how they're all put together and find fun and interesting out-of-bounds areas. And okay, that's bloody loud. Nope, don't want to sit down here. I don't want to light that guy up. Like, I don't care if people light me up. That's fine. But I'm not going to do it to people. Normally, if you're asking to be lit up, you just pop your candle out, and your character just holds it in front of you, a little red candle. And that's just the sign that you're willing to be lit by other players. And then they light you, and then they can actually see what your outfit is. They see your character in full detail, rather than just the generic, boring, gray Sky Kid. Oh, here we go. Intro screen after the first level. They kind of, at least originally, before they introduced Aviary Village, if I recall correctly, that was during the Season of Revival, also before I played. You started right at the beginning of the Isle of Dawn. That's the level we just left. And it served kind of as the how do you play this game tutorial. Still sort of does. I think I got to adjust this mic a little bit. There we go. Alright, that's aimed a little better at my face. Or where I have the thing positioned. Whee, come on. What are you doing in vertical mode? Get flying, you bugger. Apparently this game even supports HDR rendering. Now, I don't have HDR capable monitors. And HDR support's a bit interesting on Linux. You can't do it under X11 at all. You gotta do it with Wayland, which ain't ready for prime time with NVIDIA graphics. At least, not when I've tried it. It's glitchy. And away we go. Again. And I gotta fix these frickin' headphones. Like, this thing is buzzing and rattling in my ear. It's really annoying. Is nobody gonna... Huh. I don't think anyone's gonna bother coming to watch. Oof, into the ground. Grass stains. Why am I going in here? There's nothing in here. There's a winged light in there sometimes. Like if you haven't already collected it, or if you lost it. Or rather, if you lost a winged light and the game randomly decided that's the one you lost. Candles. Okay, I've decided, just to avoid playing all bloody night, I'm just going to run the main line. I'm not going to do the side areas. That would take a very long time. Oh, clouds! I'm in the clouds! Okay, there we go. Ah! Jump up on that step, you. The movement controls in this game can be a little weird sometimes. Flutterbuys. colorful. Come on, light those up, you dummy. There we go. Release the butterflies here in a moment. There we go. Yeah, so these colored butterflies get trapped in these funky darkness plants, and then you gotta let them out. And you get the dye, the color, and you can use it to alter your clothing. Which is why my clothes are the colors that they are. The tunic that I'm wearing is normally like a darkish, faded, bluish color. And I made it red because I thought it looked cool. Oh, somebody lit up a spirit. And am I in the road? That mess up. No, and there we go. I lit that one up. Didn't do it intentionally. We were lighting up the same candles and having to light each other up in the process. Not necessarily going to say by mistake, but you know, I don't think it was intentional on either side. Also, don't think it matters that much. I have heard of people getting upset about that. I was reading about that on Reddit, and both that person and me were thinking, like, what difference does it make, dude? Besides, absolutely none, and I guess these other things already got lit. Ooh, hello, Mr. Manta. Yeah, watch me get manta-napped here trying to collect up all this other light and butterflies. Huh. Oh, that makes a tin noise when you walk on it. Like, is the metal really that thin? And yet still not totally deformed from countless kids running on it? You know, these things are pretty tough. Like, it's hard to break them. Like, you crash into the side of a mountain and all you hear is a humorous ding. And they don't care. They just bounce off and continue flying off in a different direction. Usually not the one you want them to. Okay. Come on, go into fly mode. Hey, the people open those up. There's several locations in this game where there are multiplayer doors. And frequently, not enough players. Or worse, you get these jerks that will, yeah, you get 3 people at the 4-player door in the Vault of Knowledge, and a 4th one comes along and clips through the door instead of helping. Like, Good grief, dude. Like, help a guy out. It's even worse in that big hill over there. There's an entrance to an area with an 8-player door. And the number of players that you can have in a server instance is 8. No more. You can have less. So if you have some bozo frickin' decide to clip through the wall, you're automatically gonna have up to 7 people stuck. Their only option, and that's assuming they're even aware of that, is to leave the area and come back and hope they end up in a different server instance, which requires them to wait a few minutes. Whole minutes. And I'll admit, I did that once, although I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I was just exploring, and I pulled up a little bit too much, and poof, I was on top of in the land above where the door is, and I couldn't get back down. So I fairly quickly left. Go get the smiley face down here. And I know I said mainline only, but I'm going to make a couple of small detours. Specifically right in here, and that was one of them. Come on, get over those pots, you... There we go. And towards the ceiling we go. There's holes. Come on. And there are candles up here, which not very many people know about, and I didn't know about until I started trying to get random places just to see, you know, what would work. You know, frequently I try to fly through these holes just to see if there's something up there, like in caves and things. Just for the hell of it. And that's how I discovered this area. And now we're back in Hidden Forest. Yeah, you used to have to go to these things to see the map. Now I think you only have to go to them to get populate your map. Because now, at least if you're on the ground, I don't think I can do it when I'm flying. It wouldn't be a good idea to let you pull up the map while you're flying, because then you could, while you're looking at the map, you could coast into something and get stuck somewhere or screw something up. Or get lost. The map doesn't show your exact position. Hey, wait a minute. It's a butterfly plant over here. Colorful butterflies. I think those gloves are go with the tunic he's wearing. Oh, for crying in the sink! Why can't you stay burnt, you annoying... It all regrew! You know, it really sucks if it's a big one with long roots and several of them. And then you almost get the last one and something goes wrong. And you're staring at the entire plant again. I haven't personally experienced that, at least not that I remember. But I've heard of people that have. There we go. Butterflies. More butterflies. And the rain in this area really sucks. It actually drains your character's light, and you can't kill them, but it can put them out, and you can lose all your wings. So then you don't have a cape, and you can't fly. And there are people that do that intentionally for, I don't know why, but to each their own, I guess. Come on, door, open. Hey, come on, moth. Oof. Wow, now there's a biggin. A big butterfly plant. And several of them around here. Oh! Yeah, there's somebody over there that lost a wing. Don't know if they necessarily meant to do that, or if that was just, you know, a moth learning the hard way. Yeah, the moth is Sky community slang for new player, newbies. Yeah, some of the trickiest to get spirits I encountered in this area. That and Golden Wasteland, trying to do the slow carry the light spirits in an area with rain that sucks your light up, or krill that just love nothing more than to knock the light right out of you. And boy, do they hit like freight trains, those things. They'll knock you flying flat on your arse, and and these poor little guys, they can't And they don't move so good for about a minute or so after the krill hits them. So I don't imagine that tickles. Whoops, come on. Wow, boogers. Should have hit the mute button. Blah. Octagon pipes. Heh. Interesting plumbing. I have a friend that I convinced to play this game with me. And when she plays, she forgets to steer her camera. Like I tell her, turn around. She does this. Like, Melody, you can't see where you're going. Turn the friggin' camera around, you bonehead. Huh. This person wants to be friends with me. Oh, put a nickname on him. Oh, this could get interesting. Oh, she's leading. Oh, don't. Okay, well. Okay, that was weird. Ah. You can't immediately chat with people. So communicating gets a little fun. And that's kind of half the point. Like you have to unlock chat with a player. Which I suppose does reduce chances of certain toxic behaviors. Also makes other things a little more interesting, shall we say? Like I tried participating in this thing that somebody organized to help with the Season of Assembly quests, which requires multiple players and can be very difficult to do if you're solo. In fact, they're impossible to do if you're solo. And I still hadn't managed to complete them, as I couldn't really communicate with the other player, and then I lost them. Or I think that one was a her, but I don't know. They didn't tell me, and it didn't matter. You're a person piloting a humanoid, childlike thing in a game. It don't freaking matter how they're wired. nose is itchy. Yeah. I'll load out fallen logs that are, for some reason, big enough here for people to run through. You know, the characters are called Sky Kids, but what are the adults called? There, away you go, critter. Yeah, wet foot, wet foot. Whoops. As I hover in the air while these guys do all the damn work. I didn't mean it. It's just the way the controls work, guys. Yeah, no, I'll come free this manta over here. Or I don't know if it's a... Yeah, that is a manta, I think. And I gotta get out of this water. Okay. So... there we go. Yep, the whole darn bridge. This thing doesn't get S words very well, like skip. It must be OBS's background noise filter being silly. Can't say I'm surprised. But I can't really configure it much either, so... I'm not sure what I can do. If I turn it off, you'd hear the noise of my computer's fans, the other fan I've got blowing on the back of the router, and the air filter fan I've got going, and my controller clicking, and absolutely everything. And with how sensitive this mic is with the 48-volt phantom power, somebody sneezes out in the hallway, you'd hear that too. Okay. Land on Mr. Spiky Plant here. Burn him up. I will take your light. You haven't a choice. Oh, there is another person out in here. Oh. Hey, I didn't manage to wind up in the water. You stay down. Hey, buddy. Help, please. There we go. Knock that crab on his head. Excuse you. Come on. Is anyone gonna help? Come on, man. This is an impossible one to do on your own. Unless you were like superhuman at controlling this game. And somehow I don't think TGC would be so cool with letting some kind of an AI play it. Oh, buggers. Help. I need help with this plant. I can't burn it all on my own. Whoa! You know what? A server split will work just as well. There's a giant darkness plant in the Sanctuary Islands in an underground cave that is an absolutely colossal pain to burn on your own. Oh, that's loud. God, this is gonna... Huh. Maybe Sky Kids need hearing protection. And all those things I have on my character's head are not supposed to represent earmuffs. They kind of look like headphones. So that's why I have them there. Although apparently, at least on iPhone, I don't know if it does it on Android. If you're listening to music, your Sky Kid will render with a pair of headphones on. And here we go to the Valley of Triumph. Run a few races and go play in the snow. too far. Oh, that's a silly place for a wind wall. Oh, hey. A bunch of candles. And I almost missed them because I was being an idiot. Flying around can be just that much fun. Huh. Extra candles. I heard they were doing a double candle event. So it would seem, at the moment, the valley is the candle boosted area. And they're boosting the boosts. So you get a whack of those big candle cakes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this area gets tricky. There's a row of candles at the bottom. Right after a tricky turn. It's exceedingly easy to miss them. I've done it a lot. I've actually had to stop and turn around and come back to get them, and yeah, there we go, got them. You get going real fast in this level, which is quite a bit of fun on its own. Ah! Hole! Hole! Okay, now get this. Now, you can break the ice in those big holes. Go down below, or you can fall into a small one. And then you can exit through another small one and not have to break that at all. Is that not an opening? It is an opening. I just missed. There we go. Another candle cake. Don't mind if I do. And we'll go through the spirit gate because I get more candles this way. And you get to do the flying race, which is more fun. Yeah, longer than I originally intended to stream for. Yeah, I keep stubbing my toe on those stairs. Why is there a dead bird there? That makes exactly no sense. But I'll happily take those candles. Thank you. Ah! Fall out of the sky. That is not what I wanted to do. See, the action button targeting gets a little wonky in this game sometimes. Whee! And it is exceedingly easy to fly upwards, whether you want to or not, in this area. This is a fairly tall area, so you can fly up quite a bit. Ah, come on. See? Fly way too high. I'm gonna get in there and get those candles. And I smack my toes on stuff. Jeez. Yeah. There's nothing in here. This whole area looks like it'd be a very dangerous place to hang around, especially for children. But these children can fly, and they're incredibly durable. They can literally fly under power, straight down, full speed, into the ground, and they just go ding. They don't care. They just shrug it right off. But yeah, I just smacked him into a wall there. He didn't even care. Barely noticed, except for that the wall is solid, and he kind of stopped. Oh! Why is there somebody hollering away down there? What's going on? No, but there's colorful butterflies down there. I'll go down and get some. Nope, I think they were looking for each other. Oh well. Camera napped. Oh gee, there's a whole lot of people. This is gonna get interesting. I gotta quickly collect up all this wax, so I don't miss the start of the race. Yep, and away we go. Hey, I didn't get that piece of light. I flew right past it. You know you don't have to collide directly with them, but there we go, got that one. There's nothing in there. We got caught already. Same thing with that one. Ooh, but there's a light there. Zeroing in and ding. Oh. And yoink. Now, let's see if I can get through this tunnel without touching the ground. Oh! Nope. That's okay. It happens. Sometimes. But occasionally I'm actually able to do it. Like that! Ah! Pillar. Hit my head again. I'm gonna give my Sky Kid a concussion. Except they're kind of immune to that sort of thing. There's only one area in this entire game where these things can die at all, and you have to periodically and be reborn for progression. Alright, come on. Ooh, missed the snow just barely. Alright, here we go. Now we gotta skitter on the ground. And these guys, there's a bunch of them ahead of me, so I may not get too many more of these things. Doesn't matter if you get any of them, but it's fun. Come on, get going, slowpoke. There we go. Ding dong. Thank you. Now, when there's two of them side by side, if they're close enough, it is absolutely possible to go right between them and collect them both. I do it all the time. At least when I go through here. But these guys haven't. So they're leaving me some. Yoink. And yoink. That's a funny noise. There we go. Yoink. Oh, one more. One more. Ding. I think that's all of them. Nope, nope, nope. Another one. Ah, gotcha. There we go. And I guess the other players are gone. Oh, nope, there's one. God, I'm so used to just hitting the currency button. But I said I wouldn't do that. There we go, one candle cake. And I thought there was another one over here. Yeah, yes there is. There we go. Thank you. And now hang a turn and go this way. There's a really ugly brick wall there. And look at all these candles you get. almost get enough to make an entire candle just from wandering around that. Alright, there we go. And, yeah, there we go. That's better. Making adjustments to my audio setup. Alright. Okay, now next up is the Golden Wasteland. Why it's called Golden, I don't know. It's all green and gloomy and full of creatures that want to knock the light out of you. And I've seen videos where people claim to have befriended a krill, but yeah, right. Sure you did, bud. You just dodged one humorously and most entertainingly, but you ain't friends with that critter, man. Where disoriented in the clouds. I need an artificial horizon in this game. Hey. What the? Let me go, you. Where the? I'm lost. The fuck am I supposed to be going? There we go. Ooh. They could glide for a long way into this gloom and not very pleasant looking fog and stuff. Yeah. My ear is itchy. Come on, turn. That creature's just a moving prop. A noisy moving prop, but just a prop. What? There's somebody over here. What's going on? Oh, yeah, this is the Nintendo Switch area. Yeah, most people that play this game, it seems, are fairly friendly and polite. Into a twirly-whirly wind. Up ahead in the disabled cutscenes, you could have seen, it would have switched to one and showed me plummeting through there to the ground. Yeah, the water in this area too takes up your light. So, you want to avoid wet feet if you can. And these stupid crabs. unfortunately. Keeping dry feet is not always possible. You've got some black dye. Ouch! You jerk. See? He tried to knock light out of me. But I guess I'm a little tougher than that. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, there's usually more light down here than that. This will be better when I get my green screen set up. Have to get a frame to hang the thing on. And then it'll be the talking head thing again and not the background of my living room. Uh-oh. The dark dragon. Watch this guy does. Poor little Manta didn't do anything. And that krill just nails him. Colorfly plant. Now, just watch. I'll forget to pay attention, and that krill will get me. Oop. Or maybe that other sky kid will help. Oh, it's coming. Oh no, he's over there. He's way over there yet, so I should be able to burn all this mess before he gets over here. And then I'll be able to hide and... oh, bloody hell. Dude's going for a spirit. And I gotta hide right here and let that krill go past. Dude, if you freaking get me krilled... oh, good grief, man. Oh, I think he got his light back. Is this one a moth? I'm not sure. Well, go for it, bud, but be careful. And get your spirit. There you go. Ah! That was close. That was uncomfortably close. Now, I'm not sure if that player is a moth. Apparently, I have to light this guy up, too. Frick. I already got this spirit, like, 2 years ago. I can't remember exactly when I started playing. But it's been a while. This player might follow me through these area. Oh well. Wouldn't be the first time. And it shall not be the last. And I just bounced off the edge of that thing and went straight up. Oh. There we go. Where's the end of this? There it is. Huh. I seem to have got a candle run, buddy. Come on. There we go. Silent part. Well, I was silent. The game was not. Butterflies! There we go. Ah, whoops. Spun right around. And knock this crab over before it can, you know, try to ruin my day. Oop. Hello, Krill. Now, one thing I'm gonna do if I'm gonna play this game is I'm gonna try not to swear as much as when I play Minecraft. Though I will more than likely still swear. Just because I swear. Not much I can do about it. And I almost used up all of my light. Oh my god, was that the moth? That may well have been. Unfortunately, I was too damn late to be able to turn around. I should play this game with headphones more often. I'm getting a lot more stuff from the sounds here. And I'm out of light. Oof. Sand in my shoes. Ah. There we go. A fire to stand on. Oh, look at this. They're not flammable at all, these guys. You know, normally people would be thinking, like, children running around with candles? Oh my god, no good can come of this. These ones are made out of light. Well, not made out of it, but they run on it. It's their life. And you can stand there warming his arse on this. And there. Oop, that's a different player. Oh, oof! Bank shot! Ah! I wish they had a tighter turning radius. Not the most maneuverable things in the skies. Okay. No, there's nothing else that I know about. I seem to be tired. That player trying to burn that plant? I think so. There, you need a hand there, bud? God, I fall off of this plant a lot. Yet a light? Ah! Yeah, come on. Now I'm flying like a fucking moth. Thank you. Thank you for the recharge. Okay. There we go. See? Communication can be tricky, but not impossible. There we go. Good luck. I think this might be the second, maybe third time I've ever participated in the burning of this particular plant. And that player has no idea that I'm streaming this right now. Hey, so I wonder if they'll recognize themselves. They fell. You know, I thought they were just guessing at how much light I had a minute ago, but then I remembered it's on my cape. Those lights on the back there indicate how charged I am. Come on. Yay! And away we go. Come on, get out of the water. It's cold and probably polluted, which is why it saps energy from these guys so much. Like, they can swim. They can also drown, just takes a while. Okay, I wonder if this player knows the unwritten rule where you're supposed to fire off 3 deep calls before activating the gate. I guess we'll find out in a minute. And if anybody doesn't already know, you'll see in a moment why that's important to do. Butterflies, butterflies. All right, come on up here. Hey, they do know. Awesome. Oh, I don't see anybody. I don't think there's anyone else in this area. All right, let's get going. Now, one of the new patches... Hey, it worked. If you light somebody up in a previous area, and they cross through if they go into the same server instance as you in the next area, then they stay lit. So, sweet, that's cool. Before, you could never be 100% certain if that gray kid that flew through was one that you'd already lit. I heard something. Okay. All right. Appreciation expressed using only the emotes that are available. There, see how far I can go. There, that's quite a distance. There we go. And now we're in the Vault of Knowledge. This would be... Oh! The hell was that? For that matter, where the hell was that? Is that this guy? It might have been. Oh! Jeez, man, what do you watch where you're going? Huh? The fuck? Alright, I'll light you up. Alright. I think this one's a moth. Alright, come on. Are you coming? Come on, moth, let's go. There might be some... I don't think there's a candle cake in here. Not at the moment, at least. There we go. Let's light all this up. Somebody just flew right over. Oh, it's the moth. Ah. There you go. Hell, I think I've adopted a moth. Kind of. Oh, now we gotta light these bloody things. There you go. Oh, there's another one right over here. There we go. Come on up here. Come on, let's go. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Just sit down so we can go up. And look at this. We have enough Sky Kids to open that door. Now, do you think they'll all get it? Okay, are they gonna... Where are you guys? Oh, there's one. I think we need one more. Where's the moth? There they are. Come on. Get over here, you bugger. We need your help. I made this pop shield and this thing still goes pop. But the noise filter gets it, so... Come on, guys. What's this? Look at this. This other bozo in there inside the door. There we go. Out of the ones that helped. All right. Okay, now let's go get that lift lit up. And then I'm going to try and fly in here because I'm curious. Oh, there's candles over there that I almost missed. All right. Wait a minute, did it just stop? Oh, now that's hilarious. Or am I gonna hit a different wall up here? Oh, that's funny. You just get pushed under it. Last time I tried to do something silly like that, I just got pushed to the side. But then again, that was near the top of this area. Come on, light up. My Sky Kid's a little short. And there's more candles up here. There's usually a winged light up here too, but I got it already. Okay. Got all the candles in this area, at least all the ones that matter. There we go. And away we go. Look, there's 3 of them stacked up. What the heck? Screenshotting that. I saw a picture once of 4 Sky Kids all stacked up. Hey, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Or not. That's a Sky Kid. Don't know if it's that one I was lighting up when the level switch over happened. Ah. If anybody tries to tell me that yawning is rude, I'd love an explanation as to how something that a guy has no control over, yawning being an involuntary reflex and all, can be interpreted in any way, shape, or form as rude. Like, I don't have any choice in the matter. My body just decided it's wanted to yawn, so it yawned. A little annoying sometimes, but I can hardly be faulted for it. Come on, pick me up. Yep, come. Yeah, get around that. Yeah. Controlling these guys can be tricky at times. Oh, that was my head. Itching my beard. Itching my mustache. Okay, where am I going here? There it is. There's the next area up. And if you're wondering, why don't I use the elevator to get up here? Because this is the same level and the elevator would take me to the next one. Ah, stubbed my toes. Bloody ouch. That would be kind of funny if these things actually hollered in pain. Except it also kind of wouldn't, because then you'd feel bad about smacking into stuff, which happens a lot. I don't think too many people do it intentionally, but you know, the controls can be a little wonky sometimes. Oh. Okay, is that all of those? Okay, there we go. Just in time to not help, apparently. Okay. So, next area has a whole lot of nothing except for one winged light. And a couple of those ghost critters flying around, and you gotta get the lanterns on them. God, my controller's rumbling. Can't hear it. Yeah, and some of these bones. It would seem I misplaced my moth. There we go. that's not the moth. I don't know. Oh well. Hope they're doing all right. Okay, this is the top. If I activate the map here, now upper vault and the vault temple. I'm not sure now. Wait a little bit. Oh, maybe the vault temple is the gloomy, noisy area you go into. It has the one gate that takes you to Eden, the big one, and then a little one that takes you back to... doesn't think it takes you back to Aviary Village. I think it takes you to the old home space. Look at that guy. Twirly, whirly, whirly, whirly. Gonna screw himself into the ground at that rate. Or be very dizzy. Yeah, try to walk a straight line after doing that there, bud. You know, I'd make a joke about alcohol, but these are children, man. Some wax. Alright, a little more. And a hair more, and change directions. I think that guy just collected a winged light. There's usually one there. No, there is one there. It's just if you haven't collected it already. All right. This close to finished. Oh, holy smokes. I'm going for longer than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, now this is the temple. Yeah, see? And there's supposed to be a winged light up there? What the flying four-letter word is going on? I don't remember a winged light up here. Whee! Yeah, see? Old home. Yeah. Whoop. Collision. There we go. And we're back. Now, I did make a new friend in the game today, so I have somebody else I need to light up in the hopes that they will light me back every day. Okay. Alright. Did everybody... Blah, blah. I have my tongue tied up in knots all the friggin' time. Good lord. Anyway, did everybody make a guess in the comment section about how many candles I collected? So I currently have 45. Yeah, put on the area, it's a little dark. And... boink! $59! So that's 10, 14. Not half bad. Or not even the craziest candle run that I could do. I probably could have got a few more, but didn't feel like playing quite that much today. Anyway, I think I'm going to call that for today. And yeah, I have to pause the game to get the mouse. So, good night.